Hello, my name is Carrie Feierabend. I am an international admissions counselor at Binghamton University. First, I want to thank you for visiting our e-booth. We are live on the chat, so if you have any questions for us, you can feel free to ask us on that chat area. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this presentation and you get to learn a little bit more about Binghamton and what makes us so wonderful. So firstly, I want to let our students know that you are welcome at Binghamton University. I know with the current crisis at the moment, it is difficult to visit places, to visit campuses, and it's a big decision for students to make. But we do want you to know that we really do welcome our students to visit our campus. We do not condone any type of discrimination, and we are really a welcoming and inclusive campus, not only for our Chinese students, but all of our international students, as well as our students who are from the U.S. We really promote an inclusive global community, and that's something we're really proud of at Binghamton. So a little bit about Binghamton. Binghamton is the #1 New York public university. What does this mean? So within the U.S., we have our public schools and we have our private schools. Of the public school systems, each state has a different system. California has one of the largest state university systems. New York is the second largest. So our system is called the State University of New York System, or SUNY, and that is comprised of 64 different universities, of which Binghamton is the #1. So we are the best SUNY school in New York State, and we are very proud of that. In addition to having this accolade, we've also been called a public Ivy. What does that mean? It means our students not only apply to Binghamton, but they are students who apply to Ivy League schools as well. But then at the end of the day, they decide to come to Binghamton because they know that they can get a great educational value for an affordable price. We also have a lot of professors who have degrees from those Ivy League universities, and after they finish their education there, they choose to come work and teach at Binghamton because they really like the environment and they love to engage with our students, and that promotes a really, really broad range of knowledge and diversity at Binghamton. So a little bit about Binghamton. We are considered a mid-sized university. We have about 14,000 undergraduate students. If you include our graduate students, we have about 20,000 students total. We are located on the right hand, you can see our map, in upstate New York. So we are about a 3-hour drive from New York City. We are about 3 hours from Philadelphia, about 5 hours from Washington, D.C., about 5 hours from Boston. So we're pretty close to a lot of major city hubs, which is really great for students who are looking for summer internships, summer jobs, or want to explore these big cities. But Binghamton and our city is relatively small, so we are a very safe community, and we are very just quiet and calm, which is very helpful for our students to have a nice study atmosphere. One of the numbers that we really like to talk about is our 92% retention rate. What does that mean? In the U.S., a retention rate refers to students who continue to stay at the same university after their first year of school. So in a lot of other countries, retention rate isn't a big deal. If you attend a university, you're going to stay at that university throughout your career, and you know that. In the U.S., our retention rate, our average retention rate, is only 60%. So that means 40% of students may be dissatisfied. They might decide to change their major and change a different school. The price of the university may be too high. They might end up going home or leaving the university. There are a lot of reasons why our students may choose to not stay at the same university into their second year. However, at Binghamton, 92% of our students are very happy and satisfied at Binghamton, and they continue staying at Binghamton for the second year and beyond. So that's a really, really high number, and it's a testament to our students' quality of life and their happiness and their satisfaction with Binghamton. So a brief introduction about who we are and what kind of programming we have to offer. Our largest college is our Harper College of Arts and Sciences. This comprises about 60 different majors, including all of our liberal arts majors, our psychology, sociology, languages, arts, music. It also houses a lot of our science majors, our pre-health, our pre-law, political science, but also biology, chemistry, physics. All of those sciences are housed within our Harper College of Arts and Sciences. In the center on top, you have our College of Community and Public Affairs. This college is geared towards students who want to go into the public sector, social work, those kinds of degrees. Our Decker College of Nursing and Health Sciences is very well known, and we have some really great nurses who come out of that program, and we also have master's programs in that school as well. Our School of Management is very highly ranked. We are top 50 in the U.S. For our School of Management, including privates and public universities. Our accounting major is very, very highly ranked. We also have different managerial degrees with different focus streams in marketing or different areas of management as well. On the right, we have our Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science. This school houses all of our engineering degrees, biomedical engineering, computer engineering, electrical, mechanical, and so forth, and also our computer science major, which is very well known, and a lot of students are very interested in that degree. And finally, our School of Pharmacy. This is not an undergraduate school, it is a graduate school. However, students who are interested in pharmacy can start at our Harper College of Arts and Sciences and can apply directly to our School of Pharmacy, and after they finish with their Harper College of Arts and Sciences, they can move directly into the School of Pharmacy and go directly through to a graduate doctoral program. So some unique programs and features that we have at Binghamton. We are considered a Tier 1 research university. That means that we produce a lot of research, not only at the graduate level, but we also have a lot of undergraduate research opportunities for our students. Some really neat programs that we have to offer include our first-year research immersion program, where undergraduate students starting out their very first year, their freshman year, are able to begin doing research one-on-one with faculty members. Some faculty members of which include our Nobel Prize winner from last year, Mr. Stanley Whittingham, who helped do research on the lithium-ion battery. We have research streams in biomedical engineering, in smart energy, so a lot of different opportunities for our students, even as freshmen in their very first semester, to start researching, which is really great. On the bottom, we have our scholars programs. On the left is our School of Management scholars students, our PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers scholars, and on the right, our Binghamton University scholars comprise all students of the very, very top students from our incoming class across all different schools who are accepted into this program. There are some perks such as being able to choose your major, you choose your classes earlier, choosing your housing options earlier, and there's really a sense of community within those scholars as they take classes together and have some really unique advantages. So I mentioned research, and we have a lot of research opportunities, not only that first-year research immersion program, but we have summer immersion program opportunities as well as lots of other undergraduate research opportunities starting freshman, sophomore, junior year, and beyond. Besides those research opportunities, our internship opportunities abound. We have a Fleischman Career Center, which helps all of our students from any of the different schools do things like work on their CV, work on their resumes, help with interview skills, and they help provide internship opportunities that are paid, unpaid, for credit. So a lot of different opportunities there. They actually won an award for Outstanding Career Center in 2017. So some really, really great professionals who work with our students to give them the experience that they want throughout their college career. Each semester we have over 1,000 companies that come to Binghamton to meet our students and just give internship opportunities to our Binghamton University students and talk with them directly. So there are a lot of great internship opportunities at Binghamton. Another thing I like to talk about is our education abroad. Because we are part of the SUNY system, we have access to not only the study abroad opportunities that Binghamton has to offer, but any program that the SUNY system offers from any of the different SUNY campuses. Our students can take that program and attend those classes and do that study abroad program, and then when they finish, those transfer credits will come right back to Binghamton and our students can continue as a Binghamton student. So that's a really, really neat part about being a SUNY school. Some resources for our students that are really important. Our Multicultural Resource Center offers programming for students of all diverse backgrounds, different ethnicities. They're just a really great support network for students of all different backgrounds to be able to utilize and to engage with one another. And then our International Student and Scholar Services Office, they help with anything related to visa questions, I-20 questions. If you're interested in getting a job after you graduate and you're an international student, how do you do that? Well, they're the office that you can go to answer those questions, and they're very helpful, and they really enjoy working with our students through all sorts of questions relating to being an international student. We are a very welcoming campus. We pride ourselves on our diversity, our openness. We have about 16% of our students who are international on our campus. They come from all over the globe, over 90 different countries. Our students, our international students are comprised about 2,600 students or so on our campus. About 10% of students are Chinese, so that's almost 1,000 students who are Chinese on our campus. So we do have a lot of diversity, but within that diversity, there is a lot of community, and there is an opportunity for engagement between our students of all types of backgrounds to engage and discourse and have dialogue that just builds our students up and allows them to share different ideas with one another and work together for the greater good. So student life, the fun part of this talk, we have over 450 different student-run clubs and organizations. If you have a hobby, we very likely have that club for you to join with students who also have that same hobby of yours. Things like we have a cheese club, we have a horseback riding club, dancing, singing. We've got a lot of different clubs, and also intramural athletics. So club sports teams, if you like to play sports but maybe you're not very competitive, there's a lot of opportunities to get involved, but we also have our competitive Division I athletic sports teams as well. So our housing options are very unique to Binghamton. We have 6 unique living communities. Each community has their own sense of identity, their own culture, their own programming, and they're all structured slightly differently, but they do have some things in common. One of which is they have 4 to 5 different buildings, dorms, and each dorm inside of that living community area has a dining hall. They also have faculty member associated with them. They're called our faculty mentors, and they help our students in that community with any type of problems they have, but also help create programming for our students to engage within the greater Binghamton community outside of their academics. If you ask me personally, I lived in Newing College for 2 years, and I will tell you Newing is the best, but there are plenty of other students who have lived in Dickinson, in Hinman, in Mountain View, and they will tell you that their community is better than mine. So you really do find a sense of pride in living with the students that you live with, and it helps create a small college feel, even though you're at a larger mid-sized college. So you have the mid-sized college opportunities, but you have the feel and the small community feel with our dorming community options. So what is there to do outside of Binghamton? Outside of the greater Binghamton area, we've got some really great local restaurants downtown that create amazing food. We've got some state parks that our students love to go to exercise, just to get out with nature. And in the top there, you see this picture of a building with a art photo on it. That's called the Luma Festival, and each year we have over 30,000 people who come attend this festival. We have engineering students working with our art students, and they create these really neat artistic videos, and they display them on this big, all of the buildings in downtown Binghamton, and people can walk around and see the different artistic videos, and it's a really, really neat site that a lot of our students really enjoy. So what does Binghamton cost, right? Binghamton University, our total amount of expenses for 1 year for our international students is $45,700 US. This includes tuition fees, it includes housing, it includes meals, it includes airfare, it includes your visa, application fees. Anything that you need to spend to be a student at Binghamton for 1 year is included in this $45,700 US. So this is it's a number that we are proud to offer because it's much lower than a lot of private universities, but we still offer a great quality education for that affordable price. We are also proud to boast a 70% graduation rate, a four-year graduation rate, which again, in other countries, if you attend college after 4 years, 100% you graduate. In the United States, our average percentage for four-year graduation rate is only 39%. So Binghamton University is almost double that, and that really speaks to our level of wanting our students to succeed and sharing with our students that they can succeed, and we really do want to help them graduate on time, save money, and begin to be a great citizen of the world and be able to go out and make a difference. So how do you apply? We accept the Common App, the SUNY app, or the Coalition app. We generally are looking at your transcripts. We're looking at your strength of coursework. We are looking at your teacher recommendations and also an English proficiency exam, whether that be the SAT, the ACT, the TOEFL, or the IELTS. We will accept any one of those to satisfy an English language requirement. The nice thing about our Harper College of Arts and Sciences and our School of Management is that those two schools are SAT optional. So we only need one English language proficiency score, but we do not need the SAT for those schools. So that gives our students, our international students, a little bit of flexibility when applying as well. So some final thoughts to leave you with. I mentioned that 92% retention rate. Our students are so satisfied. They love Binghamton. They come back to us and they stay with us for 4 years. That's a really high retention rate, and we're so proud of that because it does speak to how happy our students are at Binghamton. We are also one of 10 Best Buy colleges and universities, which means that you're getting a great education, a top quality education at an affordable price, and that's something that we really pride ourselves on, is the ability for students to achieve and attain that level of education that maybe not everyone can, but it becomes more attainable when you have an affordable price that we do. So thank you so much for joining and watching this presentation. I would encourage you to ask us questions on our live chat right now, or if you would pretty please scan our first QR code here. It's very important. That will help us stay in touch with you. You can let us know your name, your email address, and we can connect with you and keep you up to date on all things that Binghamton is offering. If you're interested in talking with us on WeChat, that center QR code allows you to add our Binghamton University undergraduate admissions account as a WeChat friend, and you can connect with us one-on-one on there in Chinese or in English. And then third is our Binghamton University public account on WeChat, where you can follow us and learn more different articles that we have, things that we post, maybe highlights about our housing options, different majors that we offer, so a lot of different ways that you can keep in contact with us. I feel free to reach out with any questions, and I thank you so much for visiting.
Hey everyone, it's Justin Brim, admissions counselor here. We're sorry you're not able to be on campus, but instead we've shared some snippets of the last campus tour we had to share with you. We hope you make it to campus soon, but in the meantime, here are some highlights. Really about getting to know our faculty, and that impact spans, of course, in our research, as I mentioned. But enjoy your tour, and we hope to see you again soon. Take care, everybody.
Hi, welcome to Binghamton University. My name is Josh, and I'm going to be your tour guide today. On our first stop, we'll be showing you one of our 5 residential communities on campus. Each residential community consists of 4 or 5 residence halls with either suite, flat, or corridor-style living. Suites have 3 double rooms, a private bathroom, and a common area. Flats have 2 double rooms, 1 single room, and 2 private bathrooms with a smaller common area. Corridor-style living is your traditional college-style living of double rooms with communal bathrooms down the hall. Our first community is Newing College, which is home to corridor-style living. Hinman College has suite-style living. College in the Woods has suite-style and corridor-style living. Mountain View College is home to all suite-style living. Hillside is one of our 2 on-campus apartment communities for upperclassmen students. Susquehanna Community is our 2nd on-campus apartment community. Dickinson Community is home to flat-style living. We are now going to take a look inside Delaware Hall, one of the 4 residence halls in Newing College. In Newing College, all students live in clusters, which means that 3 double rooms share 2 private bathrooms. One of these bathrooms contains a shower and a sink, and the other one has a sink and a toilet. Inside the bedrooms, every student will have their own bed, 2 dressers, desk, and a closet. Each residence hall has its own social lounges, study lounges, 1 kitchen, and free laundry. Within the communities, there are outdoor basketball and volleyball courts as well. The best part about living in a community at Binghamton University is the unique atmosphere and traditions within each community. Students develop a great sense of pride in these communities. At Newing College, one of their biggest events is Newing Navy. This is a week-long event where each of the residence halls compete against each other in things such as sports competitions, trivia challenges, and much more. We are now going to take a look at one of our 4 dining halls on campus. Welcome to the Shenango Champlain Collegiate Center, or C4 for short. Each community has its own dining hall, except for Dickinson and Newing, which share this one, C4. Each dining hall has a salad bar and a hot entree station. In addition, they each have their own specialty stations. C4 has a kosher corner, and College in the Woods has a great barbecue station. Hinman Dining Hall is currently under renovation and will be ready in 2021, but there are so many places to eat on campus. Our next stop is the University Union, the student hub of campus, where you'll find classrooms, event spaces, the Career Center, and the University Undergrounds. Here is where you'll find study spaces, billiards, bowling alley, a brand new social lounge, and a movie theater. Next stop is the Marketplace. The Marketplace is our food court on campus that has national chain restaurants like Subway and Red Mango, and local chain restaurants such as Copper Top Pizzeria and Tully's Chicken Fingers. Our last stop in the University Union is our bookstore. This is a Barnes & Noble affiliated bookstore where you can buy your Binghamton apparel, textbooks, or any school supplies you might need. With textbooks, you can rent or buy your textbooks new or used, and you can also purchase an ebook of that textbook. Our next stop will be our Fine Arts building. Welcome to our Fine Arts building, which is home to 5 different departments, including music, cinema, art and design, art history, and theater. Within this building, you'll find multiple classrooms, dance studios, art studios, 2 art museums, and a couple performance halls. You do not need to be studying any of these majors in order to participate in things such as musical ensembles, theater productions, drawing competitions, dance groups, student-run theater groups, and even a cappella groups. Our next stop will be our Glenn G. Bartle Library. Bartle Library is one of the 3 libraries at Binghamton University, aside from the Science Library and the University Downtown Center Library. Being that it's the biggest, Bartle has 4 floors of study spaces, group study rooms, and computers, both PC and Mac. Printing is also included in our tuition. In addition to Greek life, there are many other ways to get involved on campus. Our student-run government oversees 300 plus clubs and organizations on campus. We also have 21 Division I athletics, over 40 club sports, and many intramural sports as well. Binghamton University students are incredibly involved on campus and in the local community. With our engaging, knowledgeable faculty, our exemplary career center, and a multitude of resources, Binghamton University students succeed, and they are proud to call Binghamton their foundation for success. And we can't wait to have you on campus.